If you're sick and tired of being outbidded by other property investors from what was once a deal to now not being a good deal at all, then you come to the right place. I'm going to tell you how to get through ourselves off market property deals that will stack and you won't be outbidded by other investors. There's nothing worse than sitting there looking at a property, doing all your filters on Rightmove or Zoopla, doing all your due diligence, getting out your calculator, your investment calculator, say this is a good deal, but then get to the point where you pulled up as the property, and then you find five other investors who are standing there, and what was once a good deal on paper just doesn't stack anymore because you got everyone outbidding you and outbidding you, and people don't care. People are not there for the quick buck. They're there for capital appreciation, something to invest in where they can leave, or for retirement, or even leave for the kids at a future date, 10, 15, 20 years down the line. We have access to off-market property deals, and we have a lot of people who don't want to list the property on the market. They might be a private person. They might not want the neighbours to know what the business is like. They just don't really like putting all the information out there for people to know. So we have a lot of people who want to list off market, and we've only got 10 places for investors to receive these off market property deals. And the reason why we're only getting a few investors, because if we had hundreds, then there'll still be a bit more, and that just kind of takes away what I've just said before about being outbidded. So you can imagine also, there's a lot of questions going around of when's the right time to invest, and that's one of the hardest questions anyone can ask, and that causes a lot of procrastination and analysis paralysis, and no one ever takes a step, especially new investors. They never take the step. They never know when it's the right time to invest in the property market, and the property market is just a bit similar to every other market in the world, whether it's buying fruit and veg, doing trade, stocks, shares, S&Ps. There's always a place, there's always a time to start investing, and you need to know when is the right time. Now, bit of statistics on, every 10 to 12 years we see a crash. It was back 2008 pandemic and stuff. If you look at the past crashes and see when they kind of average out at 10 to 12 years. That kind of gives you an idea of where the market's been and where it's gone, and how it's come back to the reset. And we need to know when will be the more beneficial time to invest in. And I think now, the inflation's it went up, didn't it? The pandemic caused that. I'm not going to go into that because that's a big subject that it'll take me like 3 videos worth to explain what I think anyway. Everyone's got their own thoughts, but if you look at the inflation, the way it's gone right up, and a lot of people were struggling to pay the bills and stuff. I seen a big hike in the bills that I was paying for myself. The gas, £500 a month for the gas, and the same for the electricity. It was crazy. You can see that kind of smoothing off now. So if you understand how the market works, there's never a market that goes up constantly. It could do over a period of time, but it won't go up constantly. What it will do with the inflation, it's come down a bit. Will it go back down to the same rate that it was before the pandemic? No, probably not. It's coming back down, if not at the point now, maybe a bit down, a bit further. We don't know, to kind of what we called equilibrium, fair price. If anyone knows about price action, fair price is where it's come down to settle off. It's started from a price, the inflation, for example, it's came up. It's gone up and up and up and up, and a lot of stuff's the market's gone up for cost of living and stuff. I think the market now, it's actually excuse me, it's coming down to equilibrium, fair price, where now people can start to afford things, invest in things, no matter what it is. I think now would be a good time to, even people selling the properties, it's a good time. The properties went massively up after or even during the pandemic, and now they kind of went down a little bit through to the affordability of people not buying anymore because of the inflation rate. So I think now the inflation come down a little bit. I think it's 3.4%. I think people are starting to obviously go for mortgages now, sell their homes. You know, people are waiting for after the election. You know, Labour or Conservative, whoever's going to get in. But yeah, it could go the opposite way. So anyone who's looking for let me tell you how it works. We advertise. We use social media campaigns that actually target the right audience for people who want to sell the property off market. Now, we can gain access to that for you as an investor, and without getting outbidded. And as I said, what once was a good deal won't be with the bidding war. So what we've come up with is, if you are looking for off-market properties that will stack and still get a good deal on, good price, an area that's good for capital appreciation, good yields, good return on investments, then there's a link below this video. Could be my calendar link or the contact emails. Click one of them, get in touch. And if you want to know any more about anything to do with the market, the property market within the Northwest, mostly Liverpool, I'm full of ideas of different strategies that you can take, whether it's for cash flow, capital appreciation, or a bit of both. You know, buy, refurb, refinance for pulling a lot of money out to invest again. So there's different strategies, and there's, you know, as you know, the main subject for this video was to offer you off-market property deals, and also give you a little bit of an insight of, is it now a good time to invest in property? And in my opinion, if you've got a different opinion, please comment below. But in my opinion, I think now kind of borderline to where we are in a position where we can start buying again, investing, and hopefully, no one can tell you, but hopefully the market won't go back down again. I think it might be at the point of what's the word? Equilibrium. It's a fair price. So right for now, it's a fair price. It'll never go back down to what it was before the pandemic. I think we're stuck where we are now. Will it go back down a bit more? We don't know. No one can tell you. But I think now, if we you know, we're looking to invest in property, and especially get off-market deals which will increase the ROIs, less competitive for people who are going to outbid you and just spoil the deal altogether, then yeah, I think now's a good time. So click any link below to get in touch if you want to invest in property in Liverpool, whether you live in Liverpool, whether you live outside the city, down south, or even live abroad. Get in touch, click a few links below, and thank you for watching.